Constitution be damned, it seems. Will Chamberlain is a lawyer and the co-publisher of Human Events. He joins me to talk about this. Will, good to see you.
Good to be with you, Buck.
So, it's not constitutional, but Biden's basically like, let's just let it roll, see what happens. What do you make of it?
I mean, I think in the classic sense of the word, it's impeachable. The guy took an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, and he's out there publicly saying, I don't really think this is constitutional, but we're doing it anyway. No. That's really lawless. And it brings, essentially it leads to kind of two impulses for me. One is to say, how horrible this is. And I mean, it's just like to be appalled. But the other impulse is, okay, well, if this is the new standard for what presidents can do while they're in power, when we take the White House back in 2024, say that, we need to turn Harvard University into a COVID field hospital and just have CDC do it unilaterally. I mean, like what's to stop us? Because apparently now it's perfectly within the idea of the rule of law to just do things are unconstitutional. And in the hopes that they'll take a little while to get through the court system.
I mean, how is it that the CDC would have any authority whatsoever when it comes to the eviction process from homes? What possible legal rationale is there for that? Are they even pretending there is a legal rationale?
They're pretending there is a legal rationale because the CDC does have some authorities to deal with pandemics and disease control. It looks like those authorities are designed for things like allowing them to implement a quarantine for some dangerous virus. And then there are some other authorities that say if you violate an order like that, then you could go to jail. I think that's sort of where this draconian punishment is coming from. But they're reading their authorities in a completely implausible and ridiculous way in order to reach the ability to impose an eviction moratorium. I mean, and they know they are doing that too, because just 2 months ago, you had an opinion from the Supreme Court saying that would have, essentially ended the moratorium. And an opinion from Judge Kavanaugh and the other conservatives that basically said, clearly the CDC exceeded its authority here. So, they know they're being completely lawless. And I mean, it's just sad we don't have the power to straight up impeach Biden and remove him for it because it's perfectly justified.
It seems just remarkable that we're at the point now where it sounds like just a conservative criticism of a Democrat administration, except they're admitting it. It's a post-constitutional order we're living in now, insofar as whether it's the First Amendment right to free assembly or the free exercise of religion, for example. Now it's private property rights and due process. All that has to happen is Democrats say there's an emergency, and however long they say there's an emergency is how long it lasts.